Hey guys, Profe Pablo here, back with another Minecraft tutorial. Today we are looking at something that is going to make your animal farms so much more productive. It is a signal that lets you know when to feed your animals. Now if this cow will get out of the way, there it goes. So you saw the light blink, you heard the noise, and it's time to feed the pigs. Now, every single minute after I feed the pigs, every single minute, this thing is going to go off again after 60 seconds. Actually, a little more than 60 seconds. And then we know it's time to feed the pigs again. That's how the pigs work, or any animal for that matter, works in Minecraft Bedrock. After 60 seconds, they can go back into breeding mode again. So you can do this with cows, chickens, wolves, foxes, whatever. You just sit here, wait for the signal, and go at it again. And we're actually going to wait because I want you guys to see it in action. See it to believe it. No tricks here. I'm not going to cut the video and edit it at the beginning right now. Wait for it. There it is. And we can come back and we can start feeding our pigs again. They go back into love mode. So here we go. We're actually going to be looking at two different kinds of builds here. One of them, and this is all underground as you can see, one of them is this build. I actually like this one better. It just, for some reason, looks better to me. It's got two signals, and the light stays on when it's time to feed. With this one, the light blinks really, really quickly and then turns off again. But we'll start with this one. So what you need for both of these builds is right here in this chest. Feel free and pause the video if you need to. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is from wherever your farm is, you want to make 8 blocks wide. Whoa. Yikes. That's not going to work. Let's do this side. So 8 blocks wide, 1. And we are going to make it 2 wide and 2 blocks deep. Okay, from there, you are going to jump down here, count 1, 2, 3, and you are actually going to place a sticky piston pointing in on that third one. Skip 2 blocks to a sticky piston pointing in on this one, and you should have 2 blank blocks behind that. Then over here, you are going to put down a comparator facing the opposite direction of the piston, a repeater, and throw down some redstone. Do the same thing over here. We're making a redstone hopper clock. Now here, it's a little tricky. You're going to crouch, place down a hopper, and then put a hopper going into that hopper. Then come back here, break this hopper, crouch, and place a hopper going back into the hopper so that they are actually going into each other. You will need a redstone block, place that down, and now your hopper clock is actually done. Now you pick a side, it's either this side or this side, and you place down an observer looking down. On top of the observer, a redstone lamp to signal you, and on top of the lamp, a note block which you can tune to any note you like. Cover everything up, except right before you cover up the last hopper. Now, in this hopper, you can use any item you want, but you need 2.5 stacks. So 1 stack, 2 stack, half. And now, because of the items going back and forth, this will signal you every about minute and 4 seconds when it's time to feed your animals. And so you wait for the first signal, and then you go and you feed, and then you wait again and go and feed. Or you can set up multiple farms and have them go off. So you feed these guys, then go feed those guys, and then go feed the others, and then the signal goes off and you start over. Now we're actually going to do a different version here that I tend to like better because the light stays on. And so that it stays on for half the time. So you know if you're getting close to the time that you're supposed to feed the animals or not. If the light's on, it means that the time to feed the animals has just passed, or maybe you could still catch it, and then it'll turn off and then turn back on. Okay, same setup as before, except we're going to start a little further back. You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2 deep. Now from here we're actually going to take where the redstone block is and break out 4 more blocks, 2 deep. Here you're going to put a repeater and another repeater. And then down here, you are actually going to place the block that will decide the tone of the note block. When a note block is on top of another block, it takes on a different kind of sound. I'm going to use this sound because it's loud and annoying and I can hear it. Then I'm going to put 2 note blocks there. I'm going to tune them differently, so this one's going to be higher. Oops. And this one's going to be lower. And actually, I forgot to add something to the list. On one of these blocks, you need a torch. So we're going to put a torch there on that block. And we are going to put a redstone lamp here and here. And that torch will power both of these lamps. We're going to cover everything up with ground, dirt, or grass, doesn't matter. Now before you cover up this last hopper, you need to add items. Now the ones in here are only going to be 1 stack and 1/4 of a stack. So 16. And that's just the way that this clock works, is you have to have a stack and 1/4, and it will signal you every time that this light turns off and on, but when the light turns on is when you feed the cows. Okay, lights are on, time to feed. Okay, so you're not waiting for an entire minute. I will edit this part of the video out. Light goes off, so you know you're halfway there. Light comes on, time to feed again. And that happens once every 60 seconds. Finally. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of Profe Plays Minecraft. Stay tuned for next time.